We recently visited the Red Cross to interview John Bain. John was a disc jockey for Star FM radio station, but now works in marketing at the Red Cross.
How did you become involved in the work at the Red Cross?
I have a background in commercial media, and my career change came at a time when I was in my mid-20s and I was just looking to do something that probably had a bit more of a future for me. So the opportunity to do this type of work and more marketing and working for not-for-profit was a good change for me at that period of time in my life. So I used my media and skills and channeled that through the marketing of what I do now.
What has been your most successful marketing project so far?
We're very focused on direct marketing campaigns using various channels. SMS, email are very successful, also direct mail pieces. We find them the most effective for us because they're very targeted but also cost effective. Being in the not-for-profit sector, we don't have huge funds for far-reaching brand awareness campaigns or tactical mass media campaigns. So we need to be very targeted in our messaging and also clear in our goals.
You learnt about radio at AFTRS, the Australian Film and Television Radio School. Are the things you learned there still relevant today?
Yeah, I believe they are. The radio school, I was there in 2000. I believe it's been through quite a lot of changes over the last decade. But the particular things for me around clarity of communication, which is really important and useful across all aspects of work. And if you need to be someone who presents or manages programs on radio, you've obviously got to be very succinct and clear in your communication. But having those skills can benefit you anywhere. Problem-solving skills that we learned and we focused on, and the day-to-day news cycle, learning about that certainly helps us as we try and manipulate the news to try and get it top of mind, that the need for blood is always constant. So certainly the skills I learned in my tertiary studies, whilst you consider working in marketing and recruitment of blood donors is certainly a far stretch from working in the broadcast media, those communication skills and that confidence certainly adds value.
How do you communicate to different audiences?
We definitely need to do that, and we do it well. Blood donors can be between 16 and 70 years of age, and we've got a full gamut of them, but we certainly tailor our messaging for more youth-specific, corporate-specific and community groups. We tend not to split them up too much based on age, other than the youth-specific key messaging and perhaps using slightly different images in our acquisition pieces like posters and emails. But most of our split is more around the lifestyle and what they're doing, more so than just the age. But we certainly are well aware of the need to tailor your messaging.
How do you stay in touch with those you're marketing to?
Yeah, we're regularly in touch with our blood donors. Lots of reasons to try and encourage them to come back in, to thank them. So yeah, we use all types of different channels of communication, but predominantly we send them letters, we ring them, and we use SMS and email. Those are the four main ones we use. So we try to talk to them about how they want to be communicated to, and some people prefer an SMS, some people prefer an email, and some people prefer a letter. So we cater to that by giving them what they want, I guess.
And how do you decide which of those strategies to choose, whether it be email or phone calls?
We incorporate all of them, so we decide that they're all useful and they all have their place. And we find that, and our research shows that if you mix between the types of communication and the channels, you'll get a better result. So we find swapping between the channels keeps our attrition rate down of losing blood donors, but eventually just chips away at their resolve and reminds them how important it is that they come back.
What methods of advertising does the Red Cross use most often?
Possibly radio, because of its immediacy. We use outdoor, we use television and radio and press. Yeah, we find if we need something quick, getting live reads on radio, both regionally, particularly regionally, but regionally and in Sydney, they're very effective.
Thank you. And if there are some people watching this thinking of giving blood, what would you say to them? Good
thoughts. Go with it. Visit our website donateblood.com.au and please do it. I implore you, because as I said, there's only 500,000 blood donors currently. We need you to be one of them. Let's see if we can get that to 600,000 blood donors. Please help us out. Come and spread the word for donating blood.